Hey guys, so thanks for stopping by. Were you planning on moving this summer? Maybe selling your house, buying your first house, but you're not sure if you can anymore? Well, I'm Kyle Lindsay, professional realtor with Remax Trinity, and wanted to kind of break that down for you a little bit and maybe hopefully offer a little bit of guidance. So, if you're thinking about if you're thinking about moving or selling your house this summer, maybe buying one, and you looking for some tips, that's great. If you know someone that was doing that, please feel free to share the video. I'd love to be able to help them out as well. So we're all in a pretty weird situation right now. I'm not gonna. We all know what's going on. I'm not gonna talk about it ad nauseum, but I never thought I was gonna have to live through a shelter in place in my lifetime. Call that privilege. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. Trust me. Scraping the bottom of the Netflix barrel is starting to get a little old, and there's only so many documentaries about tigers you can watch before you start going a little stir crazy. But this time can be especially frustrating for those of us that have had to cancel plans, be it small things like uh, gatherings with friends, going out for drinks, maybe going to the movies. I know I missed that. Um, or even bigger things, like if you had to cancel birthday parties or vacations, super frustrating. Or even bigger, if you were thinking about selling your house or buying one, and now you're not even sure if you can do that, that's huge. So, got some good news for you. The real estate market, especially here in DFW, is still kicking strong. My broker sends out updates every day right now to help us stay on top of what's happening. And I'll tell you what, right now listings are on the uptick. There's more houses hitting the market right now. There's activity. There's still people closing and shopping for houses. There's still a lot happening right now. And so if you were thinking about moving or selling your house, it is still a good time to do that. It may seem weird to say that right now, but um, there's a lot of things that we can do to help protect you and your family, of course, and protect the buyers that are touring your home that are happening. So, you know, if you were thinking about that, there's a lot of ways to do that. I did a video about ways to protect you while selling your house right now. I can link that in the description when I'm done here. Um, but I want to talk about a few things you can do right now to prepare your house to sell. Um, Three things, and then maybe one ninja hack later at the end of the video to kind of let you know what you can be doing right now if you were planning on selling your house or you want to start preparing, because you know we have the time. So first thing that you can really do right now to help yourself out is clear the clutter. Start packing. That's always the first thing I recommend anyway. It's one of the hardest things to do, especially if you know you're going to move. You got to start packing anyway. Go clear all the clutter, all the stuff that you know that you don't really use or need on a daily basis, but is sitting around. Put it in a box. Get ready to move it. You know, you can even go after and get a storage facility right now. That's, you know, for our overachievers, but uh, clearing the clutter is the step number one. Step number two, after you clear the clutter, because it's out of the way, deep clean. So that is one of the first things that when cleaning is not done well that I hear about from buyers. So sellers, if you really want to help yourself, I mean, those two things right there will help your appeal, not only when people are touring the home, but for pictures, for video, virtual showings. Deep clean that house so it sparkles. And I'm not talking about the normal clean. I'm talking about the stuff that, you know, like I normally put off, like cleaning the baseboards or the showers, bathtubs, all that stuff. Just deep clean it. Last thing, and I know this is tough with our current weather, curb appeal. So mowing the grass, lawn treatments, weeds, trim the bushes or pull bushes, you know, are ugly right now, or, you know, now's a great time maybe to plant some things. Curb appeal is a big deal. In fact, right now I'm having all of my buyers drive by the house before we even want to even attempt to do a virtual showing. What that means is if your curb appeal isn't good, people will just keep on driving and pass you over. So anyway, clean that up. It doesn't have to be spotless. It doesn't have to be home and garden ready, but you need to make sure that there's nothing there that's going to turn someone away. Also, if you're an overachiever as well, those are my three main things. But if you're an overachiever, small repairs that you know you've been putting off, those are expected. Whatever that might be, like a sticking door, um, you know what's happening around the house, little spots in the drywall maybe. All those things can be fixed now while you're at home and you have time. Or the small upgrades, flooring, countertops, maybe refinishing the cabinets. Well, those aren't really small, but you know what I mean. These things can have a big impact, and they don't break the bank. And all of that stuff can be done right now while we're locked up in our houses. So that's most of it right there that you can help start doing yourself. I shared this article earlier that kind of goes over these same steps. It's on my Facebook page if you want to check it out. So it's not just me rambling. You can kind of read about it. Last thing here, and the one thing that you can do to make all of this much easier if you're thinking about selling your house. You ready for the ninja hack? Call me. I will help. I would love to help. I can go over what repairs and upgrades that will net you the most. Not everything is dollar for dollar. It's weird, actually. Surprisingly, I'll give you a little tip. Upgrades to your front door and garage door are actually pretty consistently a dollar for dollar upgrade. Most other things, you're only going to make 60, 70 cents on the dollar when you spend on that upgrade. But there are other reasons to do those. If everyone in your neighborhood has, granite countertops or hardwood flooring, and your house doesn't, you may need to do that just so that we don't have to lower the price too much. Anyway, you're going to get me rambling here on all this stuff. So give me a call. The first step in your process could also be me doing a CMA for you, figuring out what your house could sell for potentially, what you could net from the sale, and then going from there, whether it's even worth it or not for you. So if you've made it this far, here's the recap. I know things are weird right now, and you might be a little uncertain about whether or not you can still move or sell your house. The answer is yes, you can. The market is still good. There's still a lot of activity, and I'd love to help. Few things that you can do during your shelter in place to help that process get started is, one, give me a call. We can set up a time to do a virtual meeting. You can show me around your house, or I can come over with a mask and gloves if you like. Whatever is better for you. We can go over all those details in person or virtually over the phone like this. And then after that, clear the clutter, deep clean, and curb appeal. Those 3 things will get you well on your way to selling your house and getting the best top dollar for it as quickly as possible. Thanks. Have a great day and stay safe.